nobody permanently camps, right? Campsites are temporary housing, yeah? What if we get permanent residents in Watoga? Think of all these buildings. Think of all these high-rise, right? What if down the line we get like GTA-style apartments where it's instanced and you can design them, and you buy what you buy with atoms or whatever, probably with caps. Once they've lifted the the cap limit to thousands and millions or whatever, and let's say let's just take this building just because of the animation. You go up to the door, you press E, it loads, and the next scene it's an empty apartment space which is rectangular or square, whatever, and you fill it however the fuck you want, and that's your permanent space where you can invite people over and be sociable. It's not technically a vault, but think about it this way: the war is over, so technically the vaults, having now been opened, are no longer needed. And it'd be simple to implement because you wouldn't need your own space on the land. And the thing that got me thinking about this is when I came here, last time I came here, I was looking at the shop and then I looked across and it says Watoga Real Estate. And this is quite lit up, really, this room here, look. And it got me thinking, like, well, yeah, it's right next to the shop. They could put a robot in here and there could be some kind of real estate idea, you know? And then, I don't know, it takes you to your, instead of just roof access, it takes you to your apartment. Think about that. That, I think, could be very feasible. It'll divide people because it's divisive, but who cares, really? Like, if you've got your own indoor space and it can't be destroyed or whatever, and it's just a chill place to hang out, I think it'd be fantastic. And they're going to be bringing in more instanced things because obviously with the Vault Raid, it didn't kick on as it should, but the idea was there, and they're using that idea obviously with the pub and other places as well. So I think that'd be a really cool idea. Yeah, I think that'd be fucking well cool. And because it's an indoor finite space and it's not just a circle out in the fucking wasteland, you shouldn't have trouble placing things. You wouldn't have to place flooring for your budget or anything like that. It's you can get it in there, place it in there. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, I think it'd be really, really awesome. Oh, fuck it, robots. So I think that's it. I think that's in line for the future. You know, a long way off still, but and I know you get whingers who are like, it's broken the law. Wah, the law's not the same. Wah. But like, at some point, we're going to get beyond the law. You know, we're going to be like, all right, the law's broken now. Okay, we deal with it. But let's make it a fucking fun game, you know? I'm sure Elder Scrolls Online breaks the law in the game. I'm sure it will. Of course it will. But yeah, have a look around and you've got like Cranberry Heights. That's an apartment block. And then this one here, there's nothing in them at the moment. But that's not to say it's going to be like that forever. This one here is another one. Like, I think it's quite plausible. Anyway, yeah, what do you think? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think it'd be a really cool thing to have in the game. Eventually, obviously, there's obviously priorities instead of, you know, just putting the housing in there now, but I think it'd be really cool. I'd welcome it. A social place where you're free from griefers and you just hang out and sit there and, I don't know, maybe you don't get booted off the server if you're in your apartment. I think that would be really cool. So you can just sit there and be idle. You know, if you've got to answer the door, if you've got to write that paper up or whatever, and you're just sitting on there because your shop's out in the open and you're still looking to sell stuff. I think it'd have a lot of benefits to it rather than hindrances or exploits or, you know, game breaking, this, that, the others. I think it'd be really cool. Elder Scrolls Online, yeah, I agree. I think I did do it really well. And I think it could work.